All right, I knew this was coming and I will show you how I knew. I knew that Meghan Markle was going to 100% going to drop a holiday collection, and here we are. And as someone who lives for Christmas bundles, limited edition kits, and anything with a bow on it, I have to admit, I kind of digged and loved that she dropped a holiday collection and started to listen to the people around her. But, there's always a but, because this is Meghan we're talking about. She almost got it right. Almost. You can literally see the potential in this, because today we're going to be unwrapping what she actually got right and where she went full PR Meghan mode on it. Again, because she was this close to win, but couldn't resist over branding herself in it. All right, let's get started. Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Chairs, and in this channel we analyze videos and articles through the lens of PR. Now let's get started, because I want to show you something. I kept seeing that Meghan's website kept changing. I'm like, who is she mimicking? And I had to do a little bit of digging, but I'm not saying she's mimicking completely this website, but I think she's getting ideas from others, because I can see a huge similarity with her holiday collection. Let me bring it up. Where is she? Okay, so this is a website. I kind of like it. I do enjoy what she's doing with it. It's once we get to the holiday collection kits that you'll see what I'm talking about, because you guys have heard me say Bon Mama is one of my favorite spreads, or what are they called? Hold on. Preserves. Yeah, one of my favorite preserves that I eat all the time. And they're just like $6 at my local grocery store, but they're imported from France, you know? And that's where I ended up going to. I was like, okay, well, let me see. Let me see what they have. There it is. Once I landed on this website, and this was around 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, how cool. Let me look at this. And I went to Shop All, and I saw that they had these little trios. I was like, oh, how cool. I want a trio. And I put this one in my cart, and then I went ahead and I put this one in my cart as well. I'm not much of a person, a jam person, spread person. Like one of these jars will last me a good 6 months. I kid you not. I'm not exaggerating about the time. Like, it will last me a very long time. So when I thought about it, I'm like, is a trio worth it? But then I said, you know what? This has flavors I never really tried. They're like exotic trios. So I put that in my cart, and then I went ahead and I put this one in my cart. And I thought, well, nobody's going to be selling out their jams or spreads or anything like that. So I'll check out later. And I had, what else? I had these in my cart as well. And then, where's the other one? Oh, I had this one too. Little did I know, when I went to go check out a day later, most of the stuff was sold out, as you can tell, like the limited edition, and then the lemon tartlets, more tartlets. So I was left with, believe it or not, I bought these. Let me make this a little bit. Okay, I bought these, and they are heavy. Let me show you the price of it really quick. For 3 of them, $25. Granted, these can be anywhere from $6 to $8 at your grocery store. So let's put it at the highest end, right? 8 times 3, 24. So I'm like just getting the box practically for free, right? So anyways, I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy this because it's the seasonal favorites trio. And I've never tasted something called the pumpkin spice spread. So I was like, yeah, you know what? That's going to last me a long time. I can share it with my mother. I can share it with people at home here. And then it's a limited edition, and it had another limited edition included, which is the cranberry cherry reserve. Yeah, reserve. So I was like, yeah, okay, I like it. They're still limited edition, right? And then it came with the fig preserve. No, this one says reserve. Yeah, preserve, the fig preserve. I was like, yeah, my mom really loves that. I'll just give this one to my mom. But I really enjoyed that it was in a little box. But as you can tell, the box didn't cost me an extra $10. It was like a buck or two. They just included it so it'd be a nice little set. With that, I was also able to check out this little tin. Let me put it out. And all of this is going to come together, trust me. The sampler tin. I wasn't able to get the limited edition sampler, but I was like, okay. I got the sampler and it's really cute. I love the packaging of this because it's just so timeless in my opinion. When I opened it, I was like, oh my God, I love little gems. So they're so cute, and it comes with like a variety of them, which is apricot, raspberry, the honey, wild blueberry, which is my favorite, the cherry, the orange marmalade, the fig again, the apricot, the grape, and the strawberry. So I was like, yeah, these are something that I definitely can be using all the time. So I really do prefer these, the tiny ones, over the big ones, because the big ones will last me a very, very long time. But I just want to show you how holiday collections, they don't need to cost you that much. In fact, between this one and this one together, my whole total was, it's $25.90. Let's say 25 and then another 25.50. So together it's like 55. Let's call it 55. It's $55. Two things. Really nice. I enjoyed them. And then when I went to the Meghan, let me see. And I looked at Meghan's stuff. I was like, okay, I like the homepage. I like how you're landing on it. Good. It feels Christmassy. It feels homey. It feels warm. They have the Sophia. They have the colors. Everything is vibing good. Like, okay, she's listening. She's listening. And then I saw it. I was like, oh my goodness. There it is. The signature fruit spread gift set. And I saw the price. I was like, what the what? What is wrong with you, Megan? The raspberry spread, the orange marmalade, and the strawberry spread for $42. And the weight of the jar is 7 ounces, which is 215 grams. You know how many grams this is? This is 370 grams. Almost double of Meghan's jam. And Meghan's jam is double the price almost. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, it's a holiday collection. She should give some kind of discount, or just to feel like, hey, if you buy all three, we'll give you a $5 discount or something. Because when you go and just try to buy one, it's $12. So $12, it's $36. She didn't even want to include the box for like $1 more or $2 more. She could have put it for $38. But no, you could go to the fruit spread trio, get it exactly the same, but with no box, and you're not even saving any money. What's the incentive? What is the incentive here? That's what I want to know. I'm like, you almost got it right. Almost. It looks beautiful. I'm the type of person who I love buying gift sets like this because you save money. You save money when you're buying gift sets. You know, you go to Sephora, you go to Ulta, you go here, you go there, wherever you go, you're saving money. That's why gift sets exist. So you can try a variety of stuff from a company and save some money. Even if it's just like, give it for $30. Even if it's just $6. I would be like, okay, yeah. If I was a Meghan fan, I would be like, yeah, let's go ahead and order that. And then with the little case, at least put it for $35 or $36. You know what I mean? Like, put it exactly like the other one. But no, she's being greedy and she wants to gain as much money as possible because I kid you not, I bet you this jam is not bringing the amount of money she thought. Because, hello, where's any of the stuff that is sold out? Bon Mama had stuff sold out. You saw that. There's no following here. Nobody is desperately in need. Gift sets are supposed to save you money, and she's still like, $62. I'm not going to do anything special for the holidays because I'm Meghan Markle and I want all your money. So for me, this shouldn't even be called a holiday collection, because when it's a holiday collection, I always expect my gift sets and anything else like it to have a different price if I would have bought them apart as opposed to together. You know, when you buy things together as a dual set gift like this, it should be cheaper. Even if it's like $2 cheaper, $5 cheaper. But no, she's not giving us the incentive. And I believe this is why she's not selling out, plus many other, right? Because if I was Meghan Markle's fan and I couldn't afford before to buy each single one of her marmalade, I would have been like, oh, but now I can afford it because it's in a trio and I'll be able to save $5. And that's an incentive for the customer to be able to purchase more. But no. And then she comes out with this little thing right here. I'm like, what the heck in the what is this? $64. I have a very, very tight budget, and I am sure I'm not the only one in this day and age. To pay $64 for a candle that you could probably get at Bath and Body Works, Water Lotus, Sandalwood, in California Poppy. Okay, I also understand why she has such a long description. And I think this is where she failed. But I understand why she did it. And this is what I'm saying. She's starting to listen because she's trying to bring up a story for every single product that she just put up. But I'm like, that's not even necessary. All you had to do was put signature candle number 8084. That's it. Leave it as an Easter egg, right? And then say, our home, elegant and earthy, the warm welcome of as ever. Number 84 is a signature scent that warms a family home. Take away Meghan, take away your name, and its number of knots. Oh my goodness. Like, she just made this all about herself. If you sell things all about yourself, you're not going to sell. People don't want to get things that are all about someone else. So this is where she lost me. I'm like, what are you doing with your descriptions? Leave them short. Leave them with a little story, just one or two sentences, and a little Easter egg. 084. Do you know how many people would have gone crazy if you would not have said that 084 was your birthday? But I digress. I understand. This is Meghan. She has to put her name and her paws all over it because she thinks people will buy this because of Meghan, because of her name. No, because she just goes on as hand poured into our elegant ceramic vessel. Number 84 fills the air with fragrant, sweet wood, delicate florals, and California wildflowers for an elevated, here we go again with the elevation, elevated coziness that feels like a hug. Oh my goodness, her hugs. That's what she could have done. She could have just put signature hug candle. That's it. That she could have put that. She could have put that, but she didn't. Oh my gosh, I think she's going to do that now. I'm sorry I said that out loud. But she still wants to give you a hug. So if you want a hug from Meghan Markle, give her $64 of your hard-earned money. Each candle in the series reflects a memory or mood connected to Meghan's own rituals and joyful memories. Okay. Rituals. First of all, when you say rituals, to me, it just sounds bad. I understand my mind usually goes to like ugly things when it's rituals, but what does she mean by Meghan's own rituals? Elaborate, because you already elaborated enough on the candle. Let me know about your rituals. What rituals? What are you talking about? And what joyful memories? I hate that she does this. She's always like, I want to make people feel something good. Just our company logo is about doing something good. I was like, what are you talking about? What? Are you like 5? I was like, what are you talking about? Explain what Meghan's own rituals are. Anyways, let's move forward. I would never, even if I had the $64 to spare, buy a candle for $64. Nope. And then we got the signature candle number 519. Moroccan mint, cardamom, and tea leaves. Tea leaves? Tea leaves of what? What is she talking about? Why does she leave everything as a cliffhanger? It says our signature scent. I thought the other one was your signature scent. Modern and elegant, love at first light, number 519 is the feeling of warm sunshine, blue skies, surrounded by love and laughter. This signature candle is inspired by the ease and joy of the day that holds Meghan's most cherished memories, her wedding day. Bright and refreshing with quietly grounding notes are Moroccan mint leaf, white tea leaves, and a back note of woodsy cardamom. Number 519 fills the room with a soothing, welcoming fragrance that reminds our founder's tried and true favorite. Housed in a beautiful ceramic vessel with this candle is hand-poured in California, a refreshing scent to rise with like a cup of mint tea and to relax with like a warm company of the ones you love. Number 519 evokes. There she goes. Evokes. Why does she use those words? Ritual, evokes. Yeah, now you know why I always go thinking something else. The freshness of a day in the English countryside. You don't even live there. You hate the English countryside. You hate where your husband comes from. A long walk in the garden and a spirit, oh my goodness, of happiness. That is hard to resist. What is a spirit of happiness? What? Because so far you used evoke, spirit, ritual. I'm just saying, the words she uses just makes me think of like something else, like demonic or something like that. But that's just me, guys. That's just me, in my opinion. What else she got here? She released this like 2 days ago and she still hasn't sold out of anything. Oof, this is embarrassing. She's got everything up and going and nothing has sold out. Wow. And this is what I'm saying. Her biggest mistake was, one, the descriptions are just all about her, not about us, as in the consumers. You're supposed to bring in the consumers. And for her, she's just trying to put her little paws on everything, saying, if I say it's my favorite scent or my signature scent, people are going to buy it. No, you need to tell people exactly why you enjoy this scent. But she went about it the wrong way. She's just like, it reminds me of my wedding. It's about my birthday. No, she could have erased all of that information and just left the description. It's so warm and inviting and peaceful where you can just start your day and be calm. Things like that. Nothing too much about herself, but yet she did it all about herself in the descriptions, which just boggles my mind. Talk about a narcissist. Yeah, right there. You can see it in the description. So as someone who enjoys holiday gift sets because you get to save a little bit of money here, a couple of nickels, dimes, whatever, Meghan completely did away with that. And I was just stunned. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you doing? You could have had so many more sales if you just saved money for your customers or for the ones that are actually buying. Because at this point, I don't see things selling out. I don't see people buying things. Because even though this is cute, this little box here, like, I'm not going to be able to reuse it. I mean, it's cute to have it, but if I take away the gems, I'm left with the box. It's just a box. I can't do anything with it. There's nothing that I can use it for unless I just want to keep them here. And yeah, that's it. Having a box for a consumer is just an extra step. It just makes us feel special. Like, oh, I got a gift set. How cute. I don't have to, like, the presentation, if I was going to give this as a gift for someone else, is perfect. All I have to do is wrap it and I'm done. Put a little bowl on it and that's it. But anyways, that is my point of view. And I feel like Meghan is just looking at other places, like at other gem places, and she's starting to listen to people because she almost got it right. Oh, and then this. Oh my goodness. This right here just gives me cringe. I'm just like, why is she starting off there? Like in an orchid? Like, because it's the holiday collection. She could have started in her living room, maybe with a Christmas tree, or maybe starting the tinsel, starting to decorate. That's it. Why is she outside with, what is that, apples? She doesn't have anything apple or pears. She always wants to be grabbing the tree, like grabbing onto the tree, something from the tree. We get it. But you actually don't make these. So no, you could have been inside. And then finally, she starts doing stuff. Okay, that's good. She starts using her own stuff, the honey. I bet you that's from her Christmas special right there. Yep. See, that's all she had to do. Easy breezy. There. See, she could have just, instead of starting outside, she could have just done this whole thing inside because it's warm, it's homey, it's about the holidays, and we can relate to homey, something like this. What does she put there? Gifts for giving and gathering, thoughtfully curated to elevate. Oh my goodness, her elevate. I want to elevate as ever am. I can't even read what she wrote. I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna hurt my eyes. Explore as ever collection. Okay, I'm done with her. I am so done. Okay. So what do you guys think? Did Meghan almost have it down? Because I think so. I think she almost had it down, but she put too much of herself in it when she says that she doesn't want to be the face of it or doesn't want to be the face of it all the time, yet she puts herself and inserts herself into the descriptions, into the names of these products, and she doesn't give a discount to her holiday collection to give an opportunity to consumers to enjoy her products. To me, she's still getting it wrong, even though it's almost right. Anyways, that's my opinion, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love reading your comments, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And if you can, hype this video because it helps me a lot and I would appreciate it. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.